Good day, everyone. Today, we're about to witness a thrilling clash between two teams hungry for a victory. Now, both teams are bringing their A game today, as you can see on your screens. Both teams warming up for the match that awaits them later this afternoon. Now, the Thunderbelles, the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, will be facing the Choco Mucho Flying Titans for our second game of our Saturday triple header. And to be followed by the Akari Chargers against the PLDT high-speed hitters. Now, both teams really are hungry for a victory, more so for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, who are looking to keep the momentum going. But the Choco Mucho Flying Titans are also very determined to bounce back and prove why they are one of the most formidable in the league. Welcome back again to the Phil Sports Arena here in Pasig City, and it's day one of our PVL All-Filipino Conference 2025. I'm Denise Insai with Doreen Go and Sam Corrales, your broadcast panel for this Saturday afternoon. Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year. Happy 2025.
Good to be back. And where else can our viewers view us for those who are not joining us here at the Phil Sports?
And Channel 6, One Sports, and of course, Filipinas Live app.
Again, we are back from the Christmas, the holiday break, and it's left all the teams in a precarious spot in our standings. But a three-set game for our first game, Noreen. I wonder how the second one will go.
Well, I feel it's going to go the distance, but for me, it's been a month, and it's interesting to see what that month will bring to these teams. Yeah, and if we look at the standings, you know, you can see already the front runners, so Petrogas, Signal, Creamline. And when you look at the center, it gets really tight, you know. And this start of this conference is about seeding. You want to be at the top because the next round will be elimination between 12 and 1 and so forth. So it's important for teams like Choco Mucho and ZUS Coffee, like you said, to get the wins.
When you're speaking of the tight middle, you've got ZUS and Choco Mucho right there.
Yeah.
So they're going to be fighting so hard for a spot in that. But we look at some of the players on how ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles have been playing exceptionally well in this conference. A lot have commented, even us ourselves, that after a lackluster previous season, they've suddenly broken out of their shell. They have shown so much growth.
Yeah, I mean, we have to say they've been one of the busiest teams of the season, no? With people like Farm Fresh entering, Kate Santiago. Then you get Thea Gagate, #1 overall draft pick. Then you get players like Jovelyn Gonzaga and Chai Camposo. So this new bunch actually gave ZUS a lot of firsts. Their first win streak. But I think the biggest achievement for them is they brought Creamline to 5 sets. I mean, they could have won that game, so they're just showing us that they can play along the best.
And I was talking to Jovelyn a while ago. The 1 month break was good for everyone. They were able to refuel, recharge themselves. But let's talk about one of the core, the key players for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. That's right, that's Thea Gagate, a tall order for that woman who said, she was very glad to have been found, to have been picked by this team, and to be able to lead it to where it is now.
Yeah, she has not been disappointing her fans. She is the first-round draft pick and coming into 2025 as a top scorer among middle blockers and top 3 in blocking. So obviously, Thea Gagate wants to ride the wave, and propel ZUS to greater heights this conference.
Yeah, I think more than that, she really wants to be able to make a difference. And I know Sam has more stories of the ZUS Coffee. How was your holiday break? How was their holiday break, Sam?
Well, for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, they had a very relaxing break, especially after a good end to their season last few games during the Christmas break, right? So they were able to have that momentum, those high spirits, because of getting a back-to-back win, the first ever in franchise history. So I spoke to Jov Gonzaga, who actually spent the holidays in Boracay before going back to her hometown in Guimaras. So she said, even if, yes, they were able to go on that holiday break, pinagbigyan sila ni Coach Jerry for 3 weeks at that. Okay, and that's Coach Jerry. Pinagbigyan talaga sila, but they still had to stay accountable and work on their own strength and conditioning during the break.
Well, you gotta stay accountable still. Yeah. At the end of the day, you want to be able to bounce back immediately when the season starts, and we're so excited to see how they will be performing post a very, very chill holiday break. But now let's talk about the other team, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who, it didn't end 2024 as bright as the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, but you know what they say? New year, new me, new resolutions. Despite a rocky road that they've ended for 2024, it's reset for 2025.
Yeah, I totally agree. Really a rocky road, a shaky start. They lost to Petrogas, Signal, and Creamline. And then they played Capital One and Farm Fresh, but they won, but both in 5 sets. And then their last galleries was in 4. So, they're really looking for other players to step up because, CC Rondina is really having a hard time, plus
Yeah.
Catolentino. So the others like Royce Tubino, maybe Santiago Manabat has to step up and help out.
CC Rondina, Catolentino, they did mention, they love stepping up for their team. But especially for CC herself, you don't want to fight so hard to live or to be able to make it out of a sinking ship. In fact, you want to make sure that you are smooth sailing despite the rocky waters, which is what the PVL season is all about.
Yeah, she's coming into 2025 as a top scorer. You see 134 points. But what you don't see is her efficiency. It's only 20%. Now, that means she is exerting too much effort, a lot of effort to get 134 points. For you to keep her healthy and effective, you need to correct that by team effort. You need to work on your first pass so, they can create some plays and, take the load off of CC Rondina. But we're expecting her to have monster numbers still today.
At the end of the day, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, they've also got a very deep bench, and we're so excited for the coaching team to use them more, of course, in the upcoming season. This time around, let's check in with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans on how they spent their holiday season.
You know what? It's actually a different story for CC Rondina because she spent Christmas away from her family. And diba, for us Pinoys, it's so nice to be together with our families for Christmas. And CC's main reason is that she has a dog to take care of. And sabi niya sa akin, I can super relate to this because I also have a dog, by the way. But December 22 to Jan 3 is way too long of a break for her to be away from her dog. So she had to do her mom duties first. But of course, during the New Year, she was able to go back to her province, to her hometown. And sabi niya, na-miss talaga niya yung pagkain. Oh my goodness, yes, diba, during the holidays. And her favorite is actually kinilaw and bagoong. Why, you may ask?
Yeah, why?
Because sa tabing dagat sila nakatira.
Grabe,
Diba?
those are high in cholesterol.
And protein also kasi may fish. But she said if she is eating like that, kailangan tinapat niya rin with her own strength and conditioning. So let's see how she returns back on the court today.
Well, we are so excited to see her burn off all of the holiday feasting, and not just her, but all the other players, including us as well with all of our talking. So we'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. But we've got more questions for our audience.
Denise, you mentioned burn. So actually, our Filipinos Live poll question of the day is which team will fire more attacks to start 2025? Is it this girl right here, Thea Gagate and the ZUS Thunderbelles, or is it the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and CC Rondina? Do not forget to vote down below and use a hashtag PVL2025.
Well, let's keep that fire talk coming. Which team will be able to go off to a hot start this 2025? We'll find out after the break.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time for a reset. I would describe my team's 2024 as a year of growth and overcoming a lot of obstacles and learning from those things and becoming better.
It's same roller coaster na performance ng team. Pero so far, nakikita namin yung progress. So thankful kami and grateful kami doon. And we're working on it this 2025.
I think our team needs to improve on that mindset where we need to view ourselves as a strong team and understand that we should be in the finals and that we're a good team and that we should play like that every time.
Ituloy lang namin yung maturity, yung gelling sa loob. Kasi yun talagang pinaka-importante for now. Na ayaw naming i-rush, ayaw naming pressure ng sobrang sarili namin, pero sasamahan namin ng hard work. Kasi everything will just follow. We believe naman na if we will give our best, and we believe that God will give us.
My wish for the team this 2025 is, of course, good health, injury-free season, and of course, the championship.
My wish for ZUS, unang-una yung safety, yung walang injuries na mangyayari. Good run for this 2025. Na mabigyan din namin ng credit yung management na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin. And yung mga supporters namin all throughout, from the start until now, and sa mga susunod pa namin teams na full force talaga silang sumusuporta sa amin.
Field Sports Arena, welcome back to the volleyball action here at the Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference, the heart of volleyball. We are in the preliminary rounds, match number 34 between ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles and the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Presenting the officials of this match. First referee, Ms. Jocelyn Del Rosario, FIVB International Referee. Second referee, Mr. Joven Roselis, National Referee. Calling on the starters first for ZUS Thunderbelles. Let's start with their team captain at number 8, Clon Mondoñedo. Wearing jersey number 1, Michelle Gamit. At number 3, Thea Gagate. Jersey number 5, Glodine Troncoso. At number 10, Chin Arroyo. Number 21, Sergeant Jovelyn Gonzaga. Starting libero at number 6, Julia Angeles. With their head coach, Mr. Jerry Yee. Now let us meet the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Calling on their team captain at number 18, Jerry Rondina. Jersey number 1, Isa Molde. At number 6, Dindin Santiago Manabat. At number 9, Marion Alba. Jersey number 17, Lorraine Pecaña. At 22, Cherry Nunag. With her starting libero, number 16, Pam Ponce. Head coach is Mr. Dante Alinsunurin Jr. This match is under the regulations and supervision.
Happy New Year, everyone. You're seeing on your screen starters for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. We talked about Jobs Gonzaga, Thea Gagate, but we'll be talking more about the players and how their holidays went, some preparations that they had to go through to be able to come back in tip-top shape here for 2025. Meanwhile, we move on to our Choco Mucho Flying Titans starters. Again, we talked about Cici Rondina, Kat Tolentino will not be starting. So this is what we were talking about a while ago, Noreen, that we're hoping for more support from her teammates.
I think if you look at ZUS's starting lineup, it's pretty much the same as they've been successful, so why change it? For Choco Mucho, what's important is you see the big change in putting Didin Santiago Manabat as a starter. And she will play the opposite, obviously. So, I mean, I like the change. Of course, the fans, they want to see better play from Choco Mucho.
But right now, they're finding their way. Yeah, we talked about it. It's been a rocky road. They're finding a smoother trail for them to walk on. But Cici Rondina will always find a way for herself.
Yeah. No, and you can see with the presence of Santiago Manabat in front, I mean, it pretty much frees up Cici Rondina. I mean, it's not all the time, but Santiago Manabat is obviously a threat as well.
Molly Swan.
2-1 in favor of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. But you see the different way that the Thunderbelles are carrying themselves. There's more confidence. There's more assurance.
Well, this is already a breakthrough season for ZUS. Good save.
Troncoso. Ponce was there. Alba back sets to Santiago Manabat for her first point of the match.
Right. And, you know, she's showing Coach Dante, I can start. I've started for so many games in my life. So, it's a much welcome change for Santiago Manabat.
Actually, talking to Dindin a while ago, we all know that she's been Mama Dindin for all of her team. But she did say, as you mentioned, it's a welcome change for her to be in a team with also a lot of veterans where she can also just, you know, usually she's already the go-to person.
Yeah.
But here she's still fighting to be one of the go-tos for her squad.
Well, long rally alert.
An attack error on Cici Rondina there as we check in with Sam Corrales for her report on our squad. Sam?
Jov Gonzaga told me that the ZUS Thunderbelles need a lot of patience, especially as they go up a team like the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who have been together way longer than the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. Now, Jov Gonzaga told me that they need to draw confidence from the fact that they were able to face the Titans already 3 times during pickup games. But of course, the difference now here during the PVL games is that this is the pros. There is a lot of pressure on the outcome. So Jov said they need to remember that they are capable as a team, getting their first back-to-back franchise win, which definitely helped their confidence and chemistry. Back to you, Denise and Noreen.
Too low to cross.
Well, it seems like right now things are going well for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles as they're tied 3-3 with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And it's not only Jovelyn Gonzaga who said that, it's really patience. But I was also able to talk to Thea a while ago. And yeah, I was asking her, it's been great being the top draft pick for the PVL. And she said, you know, it would have also been great to go to another team where she can learn from her ates, because the situation is different with ZUS Coffee, because here she really has to step up and take the reins immediately. But she's loving every second of it, that she can mature, you know, so quickly, be able, I wouldn't say skip the process, but
well, for me, yeah, but it goes with the territory of being the #1 draft pick, you know? You're the #1 draft pick for a reason. It ain't easy.
She is stepping up to the challenge, quite literally. And she has been enjoying the journey so far.
Yeah.
Alba sets that to Molde. Too much firepower on that one.
Volley long.
Yeah. Early on, we can see very tentative hitting from Isa Molde. What you want to see is, right off the bat, you just want them to go for their shots, get the feel, and go for their shots.
Well, maybe it's a long break.
You're going to let your coaches think twice about giving you a break.
But the way that Troncoso was able to get that attack, not the quickest nor the most powerful.
Yeah, one thing Chai Troncoso is known for is finding the angles, challenging the block. She wasn't successful earlier because she tried to elude the blocker. She's just got a challenge.
I think when you're Chai Troncoso, you've definitely got the guts to challenge your defenders.
On cue, speaking of Chai Troncoso.
3-point lead for the Coffee Thunderbelles. Let's look at this replay.
Yeah, it's pushing it through the blocker. What Choco Mucho also has to learn is if CC Rondina is starting out pretty cold, which is what's happening, they have to pump her up. They cannot accept it the way it is and play slow.
Alba, back to Molde. We're getting more angle from that one, more surety.
More power.
Cross-court hit, avoiding the blocker.
Yeah, but Isa Molde, she was once a Rookie of the Year in the UAAP. And for a reason. You want to see those power hits. Yeah.
That's true. Gonzaga. Mondonedio. Troncoso. Really great net defense from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Ball still alive. Ponce gives away a free ball. Alba, back to Molde.
Long rally. Whoa!
Ponce setting it up for Santiago Manabat.
From the back row. Now, with the entry of Santiago Manabat, it actually gives them more options, right? In the back, you can give it to her, and she's always ready for those hits.
And not only with her attack, but also with her defense, her receiving, all around.
Yeah.
And good serve.
And serve. And serve. Oh!
That expression, enough said to explain that performance by Troncoso as we go to our first technical timeout. The ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles leading 8-6. The Choco Mucho Flying Titans again. It's day one of the PVL All-Filipino Conference in 2025. Let's give a quick recap. ZUS Coffee leading 2 points, 8-6 after really great attacks from Chai Troncoso.
Yeah, that last one was crazy.
A statement attack
Yeah.
here in set one.
And a good serve.
Oh, great pancake save there by Isa Molde. Mondonedio to Gonzaga. Way too far.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of that connection between Mondonedio and Gamit. Just imagine, you have to give it time. Just imagine when they perfect that connection. That's a very lethal attack.
Isamolde now serving.
Good serve.
Mondonedio to Arroyo. Alba sets it up for Cici Rondina. Cross court.
Cross-court hit.
Did you see that approach, that wind up? You know, it was all business for CC.
That spike of the set brought to you by Dunkin'. Pasalubong ng bayan. Pasalubong ni Cici from her province.
Yeah.
Fresh off the holiday.
What was your favorite food?
Kinilaw.
Kinilaw.
Bagoong.
Right. High in cholesterol.
Dunkin' yung dessert.
Yeah.
Alba. Arroyo gives away a free ball.
Pecaña
First
finds
point
the line.
for Pecaña in today's match. We've been seeing her very giggle
Nine.
since the game started. She really wanted to get that point and that ball.
Well, she is I think, one of the youngest, if not, in Choco Mucho. So, in the presence of
Bottled
these...
up energy.
Yeah, exactly. She just wants to release.
Off the block. Gamit.
Oh, but that was the connection that you were talking
Yeah.
about, Noreen. It is lethal in a way that it caught everyone off guard. Like, they were just staring at that ball as you saw from the replay.
Yeah, but she needs consistency. Yeah, that's what she needs.
Mondonedio. Nakapasok.
Gagato.
Yeah.
Well played shot.
Clips the line. Very close first set here.
We're tied 9-9. Our first deadlock here in set 1.
Service. Gamit.
Yeah, right on the line.
Down the line. Rondina.
Yeah, that was a smart hit by Rondina. That's how you read your opponents. You see a taller
10
middle
all.
blocker. Then you see Mondonedo, the setter. Not very small, but Cici Rondina just went down the line.
Really,
Lorraine
how she's
Pecaña
able to
serving
make
for
those
Choco Mucho.
millisecond decisions on air while she's up in the air.
She's one of a kind. Oh,
Attack error
Miscalculation.
for Thea Gagate.
yeah, that's what you don't want to see, very tentative with your decisions. You gotta be forceful. And Choco Mucho just out of nowhere has a 1-point advantage.
Alba to Nunag.
Nuna. Gets
Ball.
a ball touch.
Again, another point for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And the first point for Cherry Nunag.
You like the way Nunag adjusted to that. It was kind of high
Yeah.
for her liking, but she got the check ball.
You've got two bombs in Choco Mucho. Cherry bomb Nunag and Cici also a bomb herself. Whoa!
Oh,
I wasn't even finished collecting my thoughts.
well, we did talk about her in the pregame,
Yes.
Cici Rondina, and her efficiency. Again, she is a top scorer, but her efficiency is at 20%. So obviously, she wants to build on her hitting efficiency.
I think it's helping right now that a lot of her teammates are contributing. Still, before that
Yeah.
error, there is an even distribution of the ball. You've got Santiago Manabat, you've got Cherry Nunag, you've also got Pecaña, and Isa Molde.
And you have people like Kat Tolentino and Tobino riding
That's
the
true.
bench. Oh, good save.
Isa Molde has been doing a lot of work in the defense. We saw her clutching her left shoulder.
Well, A for effort. You have to give her
A++.
A++. But you can see, with this hit, the slow-mo, Cici Rondina's so much energy. Like you said, Pecaña bottled up inside.
Yes.
You can see giggle. If she needs to calm down a bit.
Honestly though, the giggle never left Cici Rondina.
That's true.
Angeles to Gonzaga. Nunag to Cici.
Ball is wide.
Medyo nagkulang sa angulo nun.
Oh.
12, 14.
But you love the effort of both these teams in
We
terms
really
of
do.
No, in terms of defense, they're scrambling, they're diving.
You can feel the renewed energy.
Yeah. What I think the last game date was December 12, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been a
14?
month. Oh, let's say 14, mid-December.
Yeah.
It's been a month. You know, I mean, I'm sure these players, like the fans, are really excited.
Blondina. Oh, great blocking from Chai Troncoso though.
But we have to say, I mean, great blocking by Troncoso, yes, but it is the coverage that wasn't there.
That block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Service, Arroyo.
Mm.
That's a 3-point.
It's not going to help their cause. It's a very close first set. You got to get your serves in.
And right now, ZUS Coffee has 4 unforced errors for the squad. But Choco Mucho, they have 5.
Yeah.
Troncoso sending it to the back. Is that inside? It is.
Yeah, that's smart. That's what, you know, makes her unpredictable.
Yeah.
Her shots, she varies it very well. But we have to say, you know, Jov Gonzaga has been silent here in the first set. You know, she's got 1 touch. So you got to get her more involved.
I was talking to Ate Java a while ago, and she said, with a team like this, she doesn't mind taking a backseat because she said her being quote-unquote silent allows the kiddos to grow.
Right.
And they're able to feel her faith in them when she does that.
Don't you love it when we're talking about her on cue? She scores the point.
I know.
And she ties the game.
I think this is our 3rd losing count over deadlocks, 15-15.
Yeah, but we know the caliber of Jov Gonzaga. We know she's got to get her sets.
Mikayan serving for ZUS.
Yantok is in. Isa Molde.
Ball is wide.
Errors creeping in for Choco Mucho.
That's
Second
why ZUS Coffee
technical
Thunderbelles
timeout.
still leading here in the
ZUS
second
Coffee.
half, 16-15. We'll be right back after the break. Prince yet. So let's take a quick recap on how the tournament is about to go because, as I mentioned, 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, at the top of the coverage, we did mention that this round is the preliminary round. This is seeding. And then in the next round, number 12 will play number 1 and 11-2 and it's going to be all knockout, you know, to determine who gets into the play-in tournament. So after that, you know, the other teams that have not made it, they've got to sit back and relax, and the
Start
rest
training for the next.
and start training for that. And the rest will look
No time to relax if you didn't make it.
That's true. And then the quarters and the semis, and then the eventual final.
Troncoso off the block.
18-15 for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. And as we were giving you a quick recap of the tournament format, they have been playing on point. They've got the Choco Mucho Flying Titans scrambling. I saw Alba a while ago on the court, just like, eesh. What's happening?
Yep. Well, we're trying to find answers here as ZUS has a 3-point lead.
Alba to Molde. Mondonedio to Troncoso. Cross court.
Volley slide.
Bit too flat, going too far back.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect term. It was a flat hit from Chai Troncoso. But you can see, no, so far here in the first set, the question now is the consistency. You see good hits, but hitting errors as well. So who's going to be the more consistent team?
Comes and goes.
Yeah.
Ay.
3 points.
Aye.
Speaking of comes and goes, for the first set, we're seeing
Serving for
Yeah,
Thunderbelles.
yeah.
Jones.
We can actually say that because
Yeah.
that's what's making the game slow here in this part of the set.
Off the block, Manaba.
But maybe because it's the first set, it's their first game. So we await, but yes, you're hearing the screams, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we're gonna make them guess why the screams are there.
That's because Dina Wong and Kat Tolentino checks in for Alba and Santiago Manabat. So Dina Wong, also from Cebu City, same as CC Rondina.
Oh.
Fresh off the bench, service ace. Fans are loving it.
Yeah, but that was about to go out. It was really high, but was that Pascual?
Arroyo.
Arroyo, sorry, yeah. Arroyo couldn't get out of the way. Good adjustment there.
Ooh. Mondonedio,
Gami off the block.
valiant effort by CC Rondina.
Yeah, you know, the hesitation, that split-second delay cost... look at the hesitation between
Ponce.
yeah, and Rondina. And, you know, that was the biggest factor why they couldn't get that. But that's good for ZUS Coffee, though.
Wong to Kat. Mondonedio to Arroyo. Breaking down
Arroyo.
the net defense of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. That's why
Timeout.
the coaching
Choco
staff will be
Mucho
calling for a
Flying
timeout.
Titans.
Let's try to listen in to Coach Dante.
Natin, adjust tayo, ha? Okay? Same lang tayo ang gawin natin. Ano? Oy, guys, dito tayo, ha? Dito tayo, tapos dito tayo, bilang. Tapos meron ka option dito. Okay, sige, yun lang. Guys, yung depensa man natin, nahipo yung block. Every time na nag-off, ready kayo, tayo kayong konti para mahabol yung left and right. Okay? O, ha? Sige, go.
Okay, habol, habol. Hey! Hey! Choco Mucho! Right and right.
21-18. And 3 points is not much, but ZUS Coffee has been able to maintain the 3-point lead
21-18
consistently
in favor of
here in set
Thunderbelles.
one. We saw Choco Mucho really, they're working very hard to catch up. Arroyo tries again. But Pecania,
Runs the net.
she's just letting all of that energy out. Nothing feels better than seeing your competitors scramble. Yeah. It helps, because we saw Isamo, they're really struggling doing all the digging.
Arroyo.
She struggled with that one again, so it's great to get that extra support from Dina Wong.
Substitution, ZUS. 16 now, 3, Gagate. One out, 20, Safi, in. 10 out, 9, Pascual.
What's great and what we've seen with ZUS is they don't have that hesitation in going for the ball that Choco Mucho has right now. Like everyone's just like, oh, go there, Like ball's there. They're like ants attracted to food.
Rondina off
And
the ball.
finally, Choco Mucho needed to stop the momentum
Choco Mucho.
of ZUS Coffee.
2-10 in.
David
Des
versus
Chang
Goliath.
serving for Flying Titans.
Des Chang enters the match as she serves for her squad. Montenegro to Pascual. Wong to Sisi. Oh,
Gagate with the block.
1-1. And
23.
that's what Theo was telling me a while ago, that being able to lead in a team like ZUS has given her so much confidence. You know, going against her ates, her upperclassmen from different
Captain
universities,
Montañez.
and her stint also with Alas Pilipinas.
Pascual guards the net. ZUS Coffee now at set point
But the number one
advantage.
problem they're facing right now is ZUS Coffee is in set point. 24-20.
Serving Montenegro.
And you saw even Tang Ponce so confused. Jov Gonzaga. Tolentino gives away a free ball. Angeles to Gonzaga again. Ponce was there. Wong sets it up for Cat. Montenegro to Pascual.
Pascual.
They are
Pascual
relentless
player.
in just targeting Tang Ponce during that long rally. And we're no surprise there. First set win goes to ZUS Coffee. We'll have to wait again for the bounce back of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans in set 2. ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles feeling refreshed after the break, getting set 1 win against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Let's look at some of the highlights because some of the players that stood out, Troncoso.
Troncoso is one of them, but you know, I'd like to say Denise really Montenegro really doing a great job in setting her decision making. Now we saw, especially at the last stretch of the first set, you know, distributing the ball really well, finding the opportunities for them to score. Aside from that, we got to mention their blocking. Their blocking was on point. Especially,
Gagare, shout out to her.
true. Yeah, I mean, especially at the latter part, you know, they couldn't, Choco Mucho couldn't get going, you know, good digging plus net defense. I mean, that was a great formula for
To
ZUS.
think that they had Kat Tolentino and Cherry Nunag on the court that time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at some numbers in terms of attacks. Actually, it was even. We talked about the blocking, the 3 blocks, and when they happened, really at the very crucial part of the set. Errors, Choco Mucho, you were talking about that at the start, and they built it up. It was 4, then 5, then they ended with 9. One thing they need to really correct here in set number 2, aside from the fact for me, is I think it's also the energy,
Yes.
right? The energy of the Titans. They need a little bit more oomph in their game.
I felt the coffee hit, you know, for ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. Like, they're running on adrenaline this afternoon.
And you're looking for the sugar rush.
Yeah, I'm looking for the sugar. That's good. I am looking for the sugar rush. You know, where's it gone? Or maybe because
I want to say this joke, but this is no offense. You know, when you are
This
of a
is
certain
second set
age,
of match
you look
number
after your
34.
sugar.
Yeah. You're gonna make a lot of people cry. You talked about cholesterol. Now you're talking about
Thunderbelles. The
diabetes,
first set,
sugar level.
25,
That's why
20.
she's skinny. She watches her health.
I'm just trying to promote a healthier 2025.
Much appreciated, Denise.
On deck to serve, team captain.
Back to the game. change topic.
Change topic na. Oh,
Ronzina gets the first
Cici starting out a set, getting the first point. It's a no-brainer. It's no surprise.
Yeah.
We're actually expecting it.
team captain.
But right now, we want Choco Mucho to also end well, the same way that they started well.
Yeah. But look at the change again from Choco Mucho. They put in Royce Tubino for Isa Molde. So it's Royce Tubino opposite Cici Rondina and Didit Santiago Manapan at the opposite. So you like this change. Let's see if it's going to work.
For Zeus.
Meanwhile, for the other squad, we're seeing the same familiar faces. Again, what Noreen was saying, if it ain't broke, why fix it? The net defense really continuing their momentum from how they displayed their net prowess against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. They're continuing that streak here early on.
Yeah, and then you know, we keep talking about it. Then you don't want to be giving these loose balls, where Thea Gagate can actually just push it down.
Oh, and
Back by Gonzaga.
that is an example
Yeah.
of what you should avoid when Thea Gagate
Yeah,
is on front.
Just great anticipation on the side of Thea. That slow-mo says it all. Middle, she adjusted to the right side of her court, and she gets another block.
Yeah, Royce Tubino was signaling after that emphatic block that she needs a higher set, from Alba. But let's check in back with Sam for her report on the squad. Sam, what's going on?
I got to speak to the Choco Mucho Flying Titans earlier, and Kat Valentino told me that they are coming into this conference feeling very refreshed, just like our fans over here who are so excited to be back in the PVL. Sabi ni Kat, it actually feels like a new conference, noting that the 2-week break allowed her to focus on recovery. Now, Kat admitted that she and her teammates may have felt quite drained at the latter half of last year's game. So with renewed spirits, they are now focusing on themselves, especially against ZUS. Now, Kat still sees it as an advantage that they have been together longer, more familiar with Coach Dante's system. But in the huddle, I heard Coach Dante remind and assure them that even if my error or low percentage attacks, tuloy pa rin ang laban. So let's see if the Titans can finally lift themselves up to greater heights and weather the storm the Thunderbelles are bringing in this game. Denise and Noreen.
Yeah, I'm sure those fans are hoping that they can send their energy to the players right now, and it worked. Choco Mucho getting a point after that long rally against ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. But I saw that the silent communication between Royce Tubino and Alba.
You read it.
Well, I wouldn't say I read it. That's like, I would love to think that I read it. But based on the facial expressions, you can see that Royce is still kulang pa rin yung nabibigay ni Alba. And hindi nabasa pa rin. It's set 2. It's too early to tell. They still got time. But that spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan.
Chai Troncoso has been really playing a great game today.
Man. I feel like I should stop talking about her. I might jinx it. Like, kota na, tama na. Let's talk about someone else and give it a break.
Good defense on the side of ZUS.
Jovelyn Gonzaga gives away a free ball. Alba sets it to Pecania. She's so wonderful. She really is such a breath of fresh air. Like, every time she comes in, she thankfully delivers.
And you're right, because the opponents also will not expect her to be an option because she's the youngest. But look at her talent. I mean, we're still raw, but you're just excited.
It works. She's like that surprise attack.
Yeah. Oh, good save.
by Tubino, cross court by Cici Rondina. Catching up to ZUS Coffee, we're now tied with their first 5-5 here in set 2.
Well, you gotta really credit Royce Tubino. That was a beauty right there.
That stretch and like perfect.
+1. Thunderbelles.
There are so many things that, you know, she's also good at. That was an overstretch with the defense. Who knows?
Yeah, but untimely. Yeah, that's an anticlimactic service error after that play for Choco Mucho. Good serve.
Alba. Ooh, wow. That was quick. If you blink, you miss it.
Yeah.
And I did. I blinked and I missed it.
Yeah, this slow-mo is for you, Denise.
Yeah. I even saw also in Jovelyn Gonzaga's face, like she just, oh my goodness, that was too fast. Great setting by Alba.
Yeah.
Back set, this time to Cherry Nunag. Off the hands of Arroyo.
So you see the difference in the game of Choco Mucho here in set number 2. You see more ball distribution.
Yes.
Everyone's getting a touch. And that's what you want to see. You know, if you're a Titan fan, you want everybody to get their chances.
Alba's getting it right here in the first half of set 2. Klo. Amazing. Gamit. Yo, I hate to make a pun, but grabe siya gumamit ng kanyang muscles.
We will accept
There'll
that.
be more to come.
We will accept that. But what you love about ZUS is they're just not flashy. They're just effective. Like that.
They seem to hear us. But, you know, what's great this time around is Choco Mucho is putting up a fight. But we go to our first technical timeout. Same as set 1. ZUS Coffee still leading, but just by 1 point, 87. And you can see, just from the timeout alone, there is like a lighter aura for the ZUS Coffee. But the same could be said for Tang Poncers, always have had a lighter aura.
That's true. The liberos actually always are the ones that lighten up or brighten up the...
But not to be biased, I think, but just because also I covered Tang Ponce back in college.
Yeah.
She's just always been the brightest. Like, always so funny, always so bright. But that spike, that block of the set brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference. Man, the net defense of ZUS Coffee really on point here. Great effort.
Save.
Klo to Pascual.
Wow. Remember that name, Pascual. Boy, she has improved so much.
She has.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Cici tries.
Good dig.
Claude again to Pascual. Back-to-back points for this lady. Bring on the heat here at Phil Sports. That's why a timeout will be called by Coach Dante. I wonder what he's got to say this time. Let's listen in.
Every time na may papalo dito, nag-react kasi kayo. Pabayaan nyo munang mag 4, 5, 6, 7, sabay sa timing. Ngayon, kung tatayuan nyo lang din yan, pwede kayong padaanan sa left and right. Hanggat maaari, wag kayo magpakita, then kung anong kasaraduhan natin, pupuntahan natin. Alang nangyari, sinasaraduhan natin ang gusto natin mangyari. Kaya tuloy lahat ng bola, dumudulas. Okay, timing lang. Every time na bola sa kabila, 4, 5, 6 tayo, then timing lang sa block. Ha? Go, go.
Choco Mucho! Titan Pride!
I think just to add on to what Coach Dante said of the timing sa block, but I think also the timing of the reception, because that's when you see the Choco Mucho Flying Titans really scrambling and they're looking at each other like, who's gonna get that ball? Are you gonna get it? Am I gonna get it?
Very tentative.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, great combination play. Right in front. It's always such a treat to see CC Rondina fly.
No, I mean, I like that. It's a great response for Choco Mucho coming off that timeout, no, listening to Coach Dante. But one thing is, I was going to say...
Good timing of the block.
They got to get
They're
some stuff.
ticking the boxes that Coach Dante has told them to do. Sorry, Noreen, you were
No,
saying.
I mean, I totally agree with what you said.
Good serve.
Yep.
Oh, better blocking. I guess it helps when Cherry Nudag and din Santiago Manaba are up front. But it's great that ZUS Coffee was able to immediately have those in-game adjustments after being rejected with that first block.
Yeah, again, I gotta say, Montañeda's really doing a great job.
Yeah.
Fine job today.
Oh,
Rondina.
no contesting that. Nothing to say. Just CC being CC. Great back set from Alba.
But you like the celebration after that. More smiles. That's what
Yeah.
they need. It seems like they're putting, for me, for Choco Mucho, they're putting too much pressure on themselves. They have to learn how to enjoy
Yeah.
the game again.
But you know, I was talking to some of the players and they did say, you know, there's no pressure, but it's also the frustration. They do want to prove that what they've got, because all the fans know, they know what they've got. It's just trying to be able to solve that mental, physical playing block that they have right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they've got the material, obviously. It's just a matter of, embracing
yeah.
and gelling.
You know, it's like, I'm gonna make another reference to a healthy thing.
Come
I'm
on.
so sorry.
Bring it on.
But you know, like stiff shoulders and a stiff back. You just need like acupuncture, needling a massage to be able to loosen it up. And you know, those pressure points sometimes could be better for them too. And look, it is. They are lightening up. We're seeing also the fans. Their mood is changing. The energy is definitely different.
Yeah, they should actually take from their fans. Get some
That's true.
energy from their fans.
And they managed to catch up. Now just 1 point ahead.
Gonzaga, through the ball.
2 points is not too bad. You know, they've had to catch up for like 5 points.
Yeah, but like you mentioned when you spoke to Jo Gonzaga, she's just always ready. She won't get a lot of sense, but she's letting the players play, the teammates play.
Yeah. Tapia now checks in, I think. This is her...
Thunderbelles.
Oh, she started. But she has yet to get a point in today's match, so we're eager for that one. Wow, Troncoso and Gamit blocking Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And you can see also, I guess, the tiredness on Alba's face and really trying to figure out the ball distribution.
And you'd think she'd have an easier time because of the talent in
That's
her
true,
roster,
yeah.
but it's not that easy.
Well, it's a nod to how ZUS is playing right now.
Yeah. Come on.
Corner pocket.
Troncoso once again.
8 points. And now we're at our second technical timeout. ZUS Coffee still leading 16-12. You see some players of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. You know, right now they're enjoying the game. I'm sure they're cheering for their squad. Trisha Tubu is just like, she chilling because she won a 3-set match. And you see Abby Marano also just looking very happy. I'm sure she's checking the tweets of her fans. Don't forget to tweet us at the hashtag PVL 2025. Which team will fire off more attacks to start 2025? So just let us know on X. X na pala. Sorry.
On X.
On X, yes.
Oh, good serve.
CC from the back.
Boy, the struggle still continues for Choco Mucho. They can't seem really to find their groove, for me, right? The rhythm.
I agree with you. But hey, we're seeing our first challenge of the match.
Props to the referees. I mean, not much questionable calls.
I know. I think, you know what they say, these challenges offer some sort of breathers for the players to also be able to talk to each other. Well, again, it really was out. It was called out in the first place. But calling these challenges, part of the strategy.
Yeah. No, but at that particular play, they really question mark.
Yeah.
Was it in or out?
Whoa! Oh, great attack by Dindin Santiago Manabat after that very tricky serve by Tapia. Again, cued the screams. Yes, you're right. Kat and Dina are back on the court.
You know, that's what I love about this 1-month break is, you know, the healing for the injured players. We saw earlier Jolina De La Cruz,
Player of the game.
Player of the game after 1 year. Dina Wong also. Des Cheng also. I mean, it's good that you're seeing the players heal.
And this time it's ZUS Coffee who will need a tidbit of healing as we listen to their timeout.
Okay, pagbalik pilitin natin makapuntos 18 tayo, apak tayo 18. Unti-unti natin maka 20 ha. That's it. Let's go, G. Let's go. Paikotin natin si Kylie Sarap. Matagal pa. Nandiyan si Chay Sarap. Let's go. Kaya. Walang bilis sa set. Walang bilis sa set. Walang bilis.
Well, there isn't much really for ZUS Coffee, but it's just because Choco Mucho has been on a streak and you want that break.
But the beauty of having a Jove Gonzaga in your team acts as a coach as well.
Yeah. Good for Coach Jerry. He's able to take a break. But it's great having Kat, Dina, and also Tobino on the court right now. Things are looking up for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Yeah, that was a great set by Dina Wong.
Klo. Troncoso. Oh, inside. Oh, Tang Ponce regretting her decision.
Well, they call a check. I think they called a check, and there's going to be a challenge.
Well,
There's a challenge
you know,
on the call.
Tang was very quick in avoiding that fall. She really jumped.
Challenge, Choco Mucho.
So this is an interesting challenge.
Well, Kat Tolentino did signal that she didn't touch it. So the question now is, did Pecania touch it? Because the ball was clearly out. So we'll see. Boy, 2 challenges in this set
In
alone.
set 2 alone. But it's great. We're seeing a lot of adjustments from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans after set 1, where they were lagging in their energy and also in their defense. But I don't have much to say for ZUS Coffee just because they're playing the same way that they've been playing in set 1. Which is
Steady.
okay. Steady.
Steady.
Steady. So. Oh.
See?
The pointer finger.
There is a
Kat
block
Tolentino was right. She didn't touch it.
Yeah.
The question was, did
Unsuccessful.
Pecania
Pecania?
did.
No challenge left for Choco
So
Mucho.
Choco Mucho used up
Number
all
2.
their challenges here in the second set. They have no challenge remaining.
18-15. Wong to Pecania. Troncoso cross court. Angeles really showing her some love.
You know, they just know how to stop Choco Mucho. We have to say that about ZUS. Troncoso, the steady hands. Then you go to Pascual and Gam. And again, the decision making on point for Mondoñedo.
I want to make another joke, but then this time you might not find it funny. Because it's chai troncoso, right? And it's ZUS Coffee. For her, it's a chai latte. Yeah, everyone has their chosen drinks.
2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up
Yeah.
from Mickey, our floor director here. 2 thumbs up.
I have to make sure that Mickey finds it funny, and now I have to double think. Compared to the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, who don't double think when they do their attacks. Timeout called again by Choco Mucho. Let's listen in.
Every time pumupunta yung bola dito, disiplina tayo dito. Ngayon kung tatauhin nyo siya dyan, marami siyang option. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, eto muna tayo. Lahat ng pinalo, eto lang ng eto, eto lang ng eto. Hindi tayo sumusunod sa ginagawa natin mangyayari sa loob ng court. Hindi na tayo nakaka-receive, hindi tayo makastop. Ano gagawin natin dito? And importante lang, nag-uusap kayo. Every time na sumunod lang kayo sa ganito, kung tumusot, may depensa tayo. Ang nangyari kasi, ang natakpan natin yung may depensa. Ha? Go.
Choco Mucho!
5-point lead for the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. And, you know, based on Coach Dante's demeanor, the frustration is there.
Yeah. And the desperation also.
You know, at least you said it. I didn't want to say it.
You can sense that in the tone of his
Yeah.
voice.
A more off-speed attack from CC there. Pascual also one of her own. Wong to Pecania, Angeles.
Yeah, good defense.
Jovi to Troncoso gives away a free ball. Wong sets it up for Tubino.
Defense there again.
Oh! And missed that one. It was blocked by, you know. I will watch it here in the replay. Angeles, the Klo. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
point
Yes.
on Mondoñedo.
Playing it smart. You know, the first time she attempted that, and she is successful.
A quick attack
Down the line.
down the line from Kat Tolentino. But we've been talking a lot about Chai Troncoso, but my goodness, Klo, Mondoñedo, the whole set 1, here at set 2, just amazing playmaking from
Yeah,
her.
I totally agree.
Wong to CC Rondina.
Still alive.
CC tries again. Straight to Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Well, you have to be very persistent, really. I mean, talk about CC. Again, also because she's always smart. You know, the blockers are going to really focus or zero in on her. So she has to be patient and find the right opening. Not Troncoso,
Not
though.
Troncoso, like she just keeps at it. She is relentless, she is persevering, and we're seeing a substitution. Kate Santiago for Jovelyn Gonzaga. I made a promise to Kate that I was gonna mention her actions during her pregame, but I couldn't do it. So I'll just try to convey it now. And it's funny that she subbed for Jovelyn Gonzaga. Because talking to Jovelyn, I asked her, you know, who do you think are some of the standouts for the team? Diplomatically, she said, everyone. I said, yeah, there's gotta be a couple.
one.
Yeah. So she didn't, it wasn't just one, but she named three. I'll reveal one of them today. And it was Kate Santiago. And they said, oh, alam mo ba, ikaw sinabi ni Ate Jov. And Kate goes, nakakaano. With a hand gesture. And she proudly refers to herself as the home of ZUS Coffee. So,
The home.
the home.
We're talking about Kate.
Yes. So hopefully, you know, she's able to bring home the bacon for her team. And right now, things seem to be going so well in their favor. 23, 2 points away from also winning set 2. But Des Cheng checks back in.
Yeah, and what a luxury for ZUS. I mean, you talked about Kate Santiago as being mentioned, and she's coming off the bench.
There's more in that list of Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Oh, good
But
save.
good save by Kate Santiago. Wong runs to set that for Cici. Great job by Angeles. Pascual
good
cross-court.
Good dig.
Ball still alive. Free ball. Dina Wong to Kat Tolentino.
Boy, I mean, how precious is that point? They really had to work hard for that. Talking about Choco Mucho.
But what a beautiful rally from both
The
squads.
best, we have to say.
Oh
that
my
was the
goodness.
best.
Yet.
Yeah.
We still have set 3. Who knows set 4? Knock on wood.
The fans want a set 4 for sure.
Yeah, even a set 5, they could have it. Oh! Pascual breaking down the barriers that Choco Mucho is really trying hard to solidify.
Yeah. You know, that's the struggle of Choco Mucho also. They're blocking. They can't seem to close in or clamp down on the hitters of ZUS.
Set point now for the Coffee Thunderbelles.
That's just smart of Dina Wong. She made the action that she was gonna touch the ball, and then she knew it was going over, so she let that go, and then Thea Gagate with a double there.
Eagle eyes.
Well, still 4 set points.
But Tolentino and the rest of her team will try to catch up with ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles here in set 2. But Pascual says, we got this. 25-20. You can see her teammates just rejoicing, and who wouldn't after 2 straight sets of consistent play from the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles team.
Yeah.
And we now head to our set 3 right after this. ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles now has 2 sets under their belt, 25-20, 25-20 again. Well, if that isn't consistent, I don't know what is.
Yeah, that was the story of the game so far. Is the story of the game. The consistency, I agree with you, of ZUS Coffee. They just, again, nothing flashy.
Nothing
They
flashy.
just playing their game, great. Decision making, we keep saying, by Mondoniedo in her setting. The blocking, 1 or 2 blocks here and there. But you like that they always find a solution to a possible Choco Mucho rally or
Yeah.
onslaught. And those stops actually changes stops the run of Choco Mucho. They can't seem to find the rhythm. Let's look at some numbers here. They even lead in attacks. No? 19-15. It was tied in set number 1. Blocking again. ZUS is there. And Choco Mucho is a tall team. We have to say 1 block, question mark, right? You need more than that, although they have corrected their errors. 4 for ZUS Coffee, but the 4 obviously
Bawi.
Bawi with the attacks. We have to say that for ZUS. So they're just in a good place. For Choco Mucho, you just have to dig deep. You have to find some stops. You have to create some stops for yourselves. Blocking, net defense, and floor defense has to be now the #1 priority.
But right now, we saw at the latter part of set 2 when Coach Dante used Dina as a setter, we saw it. The momentum was getting there, but still not enough to end the momentum of ZUS Coffee. And you really gotta give credit to Chlo Mondoniedo for her amazing playmaking, really distributing the ball to Pascual,
Yeah.
Troncoso. You also have Arroyo, Santiago was in. And how do you match a team like that right now?
That is the biggest question that Coach Dante needs to answer. And answer quick, because they're down 2 sets in this match. You need to win this to force a 4th and win that to force a 5th. Everything is possible, but we will see. We will see which lineup, because it looks like a different lineup altogether for Choco Mucho.
We have Piscania, Isa Molde, Malaluan checking for the first time in today's match. Cici Rendina, of course. Tang Ponce, waving, letting everyone know her existence.
Well, interesting 6 for Coach Dante, and the fans are going to hope that this is going to be the 6 they've been looking for.
At the service of Gina Wong.
Also the fans, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and I think, if I remember correctly, this is the first time that the first point is by ZUS. Usually it's Choco Mucho. By CC.
By CC.
By CC.
Correct. But what a game by Pascual here.
CC Rendina. Second point. Still gets a point. She's always the first person to get a point for her squad.
You know, she's always the first option. That's first priority. But I like the fact that Coach Dante is using Dina Wong, because again, coming off a long injury, you want to give her the confidence to play, right? And to start leading her team.
And let's look at that replay. Blocked by Isa Molde. Brought to you by East West Bank, the official bank of the PVL All-Filipino Conference.
Well, finally, they get to the block stat first. Talk about Choco Mucho.
Paunahan lang. Mondoniedo. Oh, my goodness. Pascual. We've been mentioning, Troncoso. Set 1 and also set 2, but Pascual from the latter half of set 2 until now. She's the one who's making so much noise and points for her squad. Molde. No bounce back after that. While we go to Sam Corrales for her stories. This set 3, Sam?
You both mentioned how Chloe Mondoniedo has been playing exceptionally well for her teammates so far in this game. And for their captain, she is definitely setting the tone for her team. Now, we were also talking about how these athletes spent the holiday break. And for Chloe, she was glad to be able to spend it with her family in Mindoro. She said she was happy to be away from the stress here in Manila, but as she looks back, you know what? 2024 was a great year for her and ZUS Coffee. You know, getting their first back-to-back win in the franchise really helped and lifted their morale. So let's see if they can pick up where they left off and secure another win. Back to you, Denise and Marine.
Thanks for that, Sam. But Molde, well, she didn't play for, I think, the latter half of set 2. The rest is doing her wonders here in set 3. Right now, she has 5 points in today's match.
Well, they've got to find a solution to Zeus.
Right now, the scoring streak is alive for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Have they found their perfect 6?
They're hoping, you know, they really need to win set number 3. But, you know, I remember there's a lot of talk about Choco Mucho and the middle blockers.
Yes.
They have a stacked lineup in terms of middle blockers. But the irony of it all is they're struggling here in this match. You know, the blocking. I mean, we've seen better blocking, so
Yes.
slow improvement, but that's what they need. They pride themselves for, right? The middle blockers.
Considering that Zeus isn't the tallest of teams,
Yeah.
they're in the middle. Oh, Pecania. You just gotta love how she celebrates every point that's given to her. Such an effective player. And every time the setter, whether it be Alba or Dina, who sets the ball to her, she delivers.
Yeah. That's a great connection right there. The dig.
General Turondina. Mondoniedo.
Oh, good save!
Amazing effort by General.
They call it a check ball. I think that's a good call. But what an effort by Bia General, right?
What? Fantastic.
Let
10
me
out of 10.
speechless for a while.
Yeah.
Good pass there.
Great blocking by Mondoniedo and Thea Gagate. But ball still alive as Kat gives a free ball. Clo? Pascual. Oh, and you saw the stare down that Dina Wong gave Zeus. And everyone loves also that swag of Dina.
Yeah, she became known for that swag.
Exactly. And someone's really got to put a stop to Pascual, who's playing so well.
Whoa!
Service ace for Pecania as we go to our first technical timeout. Choco Mucho leading 8-5.
Titans 5, ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles.
Watch live games on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports, and Pilipinas Live from January 13 to February 16, 2025. And wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during the break. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send your answers. Checking back in here, the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. It's the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans after a service ace from Pecania, who has been really just also consistent for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Every time the ball is just set to her, she gets it in.
Speaking of consistent, the consistent one.
Oh yeah, the queen. Mondoñedo. I think that's how many points does she have right now? She has 3 points. 2 attack points.
Oh, nearly an ace.
Clo, Pascual. And you know, there's a context for that attack after she was blocked.
That's true.
Yung bawe, nandun yung giggle eh. Really making sure she got that attack above the blockers.
But one thing you're actually waiting for is that connection with Thea Gagate. Gagate, not much sets in this match so far.
Gonzaga finds the spot.
They call a check ball.
2-0 right now for ZUS Coffee.
But look at the score. I mean, it seemed like Choco Mucho had the rhythm going. And then ZUS just comes right back and now grabs the lead.
Service A.
And they're continuing. What happened?
Well,
That was a deep sigh.
for me, really, it's team effort, ZUS. You know, everyone's stepping up to the plate. And they're playing so basic
Yeah.
volleyball.
It's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wow. And, you know, sadly, this is what we were talking about. CC is putting a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and it has been affecting her efficiency. We saw throughout the match that she has struggled to get some of her shots in.
And finally, Gagate gets a set.
Oh,
There's a net fault. Called on
net fault. Point for Rondina.
Well, they got to start somewhere. I mean, they got to forget about the fact that they lost the lead and now try to build on the lead. Talk about Choco Mucho. Good stop there.
And speaking of Choco Mucho, we have yet to see from Malaluan. Oh, an error from Troncoso.
Serving none.
Yeah, you can see she's not very comfortable at the pipe. But 2-point advantage for Choco Mucho. The question is, can they sustain?
Can they sustain it? That's true. Mondoñedo to Thea. Oh, ball!
Good save.
Really great effort. Rondina!
Wow.
A quick attack from
Now,
CC Rondina.
they're finding the angles that they need.
And that's why
Thunderbell.
they'll be calling for timeout. They being ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles after that play. Dina, CC Rondina.
Receive! 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 Let's go ah! Ingat tayo. Let's go! Tayo, malayo pa. Hey! 1, 2, 3!
Substitution. ZUS. 21-4. Santiago. In.
Kate Santiago checking back in as Dina Wong serves 12, serving 9. Mondoñedo to Kate Santiago, fresh of a timeout and the bench.
That's what you call instant offense. Instant coffee, instant offense for
She just had to
ZUS.
take a shot of
Yeah.
espresso and then ready to go
Yeah.
to sub for her Ate Jovelyn. Dina to Kat Tolentino. Mondoñedo.
Good dig.
Klo. To Troncoso. Cici again. Oh.
Getting creative in mid-air.
Uh-huh.
You can see the frustration of ZUS after that.
Yeah. They're like, what?
Oh, kudos to
Really staring at each other like, what just happened? Even Kate, you saw her face. Whoa!
good save.
I was scared for my life there. Angeles to close. To Thea Gagate. And this, again, Thea Gagate did great, but I just want to highlight Klo choosing Thea for that certain play.
And Gagate actually dodging the net there. It was really close.
Oh man, just amazing plays from both teams. 2-point lead for 3-point lead for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and it's gonna hurt seeing the errors that ZUS Coffee committed in set 3. Not gonna be pretty.
Yeah. Well, if you're Choco Mucho, you want to build on this
That's
3-point
true.
lead.
Oh,
Yeah. Net touch.
net. Okay, I missed who did the net touch, but unforced error.
It was Pecania.
I don't know if the Choco Mucho Flying Titans are contesting that.
I'm looking at Coach Dan. He's like, come on, play. It was an obvious net infraction.
Oh, good serve.
Yeah.
Dina to Kat.
You know, if we look at Gamit and Troncoso, not the tallest. They're not small, but not the
They're
tallest.
not.
But the
And that's
timing-
against Kat Tolentino.
Yeah, but the timing is impeccable. Whoa.
Another good serve from Santiago. Cici! Oh! Beautiful set by Dina Wong. But that spike of the set brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. Pecania rather.
Yeah.
Really avoiding the blockers. We're seeing her grow in this game alone.
Yep. You have to give it to Dina Wong. I mean,
That's true.
she's been changing things here for Choco Mucho.
Mondoñedo. Oh! Made it! Just in time for General to receive that.
Boy, I'm sure if Cici could have that back, just a little bit more power there.
I'm just glad things are happening in a quicker pace, because there's a lot of like cliffhanger moments that you're just holding your breath.
Yeah.
And if it were happening for like a minute, oh wow. But you could feel the energy here at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. It's buzzing with energy because of these two teams.
Yeah. Oh, good
Oh
dig.
my goodness. Really great floor defense by Choco Mucho that we're seeing here in set 3.
Whoa!
It's so nice na finally ginagamit na si Gamit at nagamit niya ang kanyang kagamitan.
Perfect timing there. My Gamit, look at that.
Oh man.
Tang Fonse didn't know what hit her.
She was obviously flustered because Gamit was targeting her.
Yeah.
Got my eyes on you.
Oh, chance for
Mondoñedo,
ZUS.
oh, again. Back-to-back points for Miss Gamit. And just like that, ZUS Coffee is leading here in her second technical timeout, 16-15.
Thunderbelles takes the lead.
Set 3 of our second game for this Saturday's triple header. It's against the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. We've got one more game coming right up after this. It's going to be the Akari Chargers versus the PLDT High Speed Hitters. Now, just to give a quick recap, ZUS Coffee already has 2 sets to none against the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And I thought we saw a resurgence of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans here in set 3. But when you speak of resurgence, we also saw the resurrection of ZUS Coffee.
Again, you know, that's their game plan. You know, they're just playing patient volleyball.
Troncoso to Pascual. Molde. Mondoñedo setting that up again.
Good take.
Just at the net. Free ball given by ZUS. Dina to Pecania.
Yeah, you like that connection there,
Oh,
you know?
yes, I do. She has 8 points already for this match.
Getting comfortable with that Dina Wong set. Pecania just, you know, just every time she's given the chance, she goes for it.
She does. And she has the hot hands right now, and no
Yes.
wonder Dina's been giving the ball to her.
Good dig. Oh!
Free ball. And we're seeing more rallies here in set 3. Cici. Oh. Cici Rondina, who already has 16 points after that attack.
Well, for Choco Mucho, you have to be happy with their response. You know, they had the lead, lost it, but now regained it. Let's see if they can build.
I love the back and forth.
Yeah.
Really enjoying the push and pull of both teams. Dina, back to Cici. Angeles will set it up for Pascual. Oh, down the line. Pascual has 12 points.
You know, that looked like a miss hit. You know, not the most solid of hits, but still clips the line.
And out of all the hits that Pascual did in set 3, that wasn't even her strongest.
Exactly. Exactly. Well, it's a tied game.
Nika Yandok checks back in. Ball, Amazing.
Yeah, Dina Wong at it. I mean, we've seen a lot of that
Been
before.
amazing.
Look at this.
And those attacks of Dina Wong really is what makes her so valuable for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And why fans love watching her.
Whoa!
Service ace for Pecania. Wow, there's just no quote-unquote dead air with this girl. Like, every time she's there, she will deliver, whether be it with her reception, her service, her attacks, even her energy.
Well, too much energy that goes out.
She's warranted at least one mistake. Lead still with Choco Mucho.
Yeah, full front row right now for ZUS.
Tang, Cici.
Yeah, that hit the antenna there. Again, you know, it has been a seesaw battle here for both these teams.
Yeah, I guess unfortunately it's been a seesaw battle of errors, which is what we don't want to see. But let's check in. Coach, not to call the timeout. Let's listen in.
Importante makuha natin to. Ngayon kung nandito, pwede tayong magsunuran. Ha? Kung ang receive natin dito, pag bigyan mo, sunuran tayo. Pero pagka maganda receive natin, ito tayo. Ha? Go, go, go. Go, go, go. See.
Choco Mucho! Earth and Pride!
We're tied 19 all. But it's the Choco Mucho Flying Titans who are trying to catch up.
Crucial moments for Choco Mucho.
Mondoñedo. Santiago off the hands.
Oh, just playing it smart. We have to say that about Kate Santiago, just hitting it off the blockers and grabbing the lead.
Again, play like the rest of the team, not flashy, simple. Just get the point.
Yeah.
Back to CC.
You know, that's how good she is. You have the number one of the top blockers,
Yeah.
Thea Gagate, in front of you. She still manages to find that angle,
Serving for Choco Mucho.
cross-court angle.
No one says no to CC Randina.
Oh,
Oh,
Service is
2-0 again for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
yeah, a serve, meaning a shank pass for Kate Santiago. With this, they're actually egging, talking about ZUS, they're egging the fans of Choco Mucho to cheer their team back to life.
Oh, error for ZUS Coffee. 3-0 now for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans as Jovelyn Gonzaga checks back in for Kate Santiago.
Yeah, the errors, those are gonna hurt for ZUS.
Mondoñedo to Thea. Dina. CC.
Oh, good dig.
Clo to Gonzaga.
That's a huge stop right there.
Oh my gosh. 4-0 run for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. By timeout will be called by Coach Jerry. But just look at that play. Blocked by Malaluan and Kat Tolentino.
Hindi maganda yung connection ng middle natin. Ha? Ano ba? Layo kayo ng konti o ano? Masyado ka huwag nyo nang i-ibin nyo na lang. Ha?
Let's go, let's go. 21 tayo. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Natin to. Trabahuan natin to. Yung average lumuluwag ha. Average! Atin to.
23-20 in favor of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, who are on a 4-0 scoring streak right now.
Oh, this has been the opening that Choco Mucho has been looking for. Oh, good dig.
Dina Wong sets it to CC Randina. Angeles was there. Flo tries. Angeles gives away a free ball. And that was a much needed respite from the scoring spree of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. I think it was an error. It was blocked.
Yeah, it was an error, Malaluan, but you don't question that set because, I mean, you gotta change things up.
Yes, exactly.
Defense was working for ZUS, but yeah, that hitting error for on the side.
And Malaluan has been quiet the whole time she's been on the court. So we were waiting for her also to make some noise.
Yeah. What a serve.
Tolentino. Oh. Free ball.
Chance for Choco Mucho.
That's right. Another point for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Finally.
Yeah, and here come the fans. We have to say they're back in this game, and Choco Mucho has set point.
There is a revival for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans and their fans. But you just really gotta admire the steadiness of Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Substitution.
To be able to just turn off all the noise.
Yeah.
The crowd's going wild right now. Again, Choco Mucho's at set point.
Well, if you're Choco Mucho, you want to end this right here. You get the opportunity to attack. You want to get the set.
And a service error from Thea Gagate. Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And
it feels like we're in the playoffs. This is just we're heading to set 4 after the break. What a turnaround performance from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. 25-22. And talk about a burst of energy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the burst of energy has a name. We have to call her Dina Wong. Because when she was tasked to do the setting chores in set number 3, she took a full advantage. We saw that, you know, she was giving confidence to players like Pecania, you know, giving other people the chance to score, and they just grab the opportunity. But we have to mention also for ZUS, those errors, those receiving errors. You know, we saw 2, one from Chai Tongcoso, one from Kate Santiago. For me, that changed the complexion of the game. Because that gave so much confidence back to Choco Mucho and the fans, we have to say. Let's look at some numbers here. With the blocking, we talked about Choco Mucho as a tall team, you know, great middle blockers.
We saw it,
finally. And then aces, we talked about that. The receiving errors by ZUS, you know, that really did them in. Errors just by 1. But a good set for Choco Mucho. You got to feel good about the way you played. You got to continue there. For ZUS, you got to realize, you know, you kind of gave in to the, I don't know, the chants of the fans, or, you know, the pressure because of these errors.
At the end of the day, you know, it's a team who is most consistent that either wins or loses. Depends if you're playing well consistently or you're playing bad consistently. But I think we saw the energy of ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles really change. You're right. I think when they made and when they committed those errors, it felt more of an impact on the team compared to the errors committed by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Yeah, and then because of those errors, it's like the doubt in their minds, you know, can we actually close this in straight sets, you know, figured in.
And it's part of the learning curve. You learn to have confidence in your team, not just when you are able, of course, to score against your competitors, but you have to maintain that kind of confidence throughout the whole game. You cannot falter.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fourth
it's how you know, get back, and we're gonna see who has a better fourth set here.
Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Serving for ZUS, Michelle Yamu.
Dina Wong setting it to Santiago Manabat, who checks back in.
Boy, the Gagate Modoniedo connection kind of struggling here in this match. But you got to feed Gagate. You know, I mean, we talked about predictability also, and they've been going to the wing hitters. You have to get Thea Gagate involved.
I think you have Thea Gagate on your team, maximize her already.
Yeah.
Dina, Isa Molde.
Molde.
Oh. 2-0 for Choco Mucho Flying Titans, starting set 4 strong.
Well, look at that set. Great set, we have to say. They freed up that hitting path of Isamolde, just
Yes.
one blocker.
And we're seeing also a stronger net defense from Choco Mucho. It's amazing. They are finding ways. You know, for a time we talked about set 1 and set 2 that the blocking of ZUS Coffee has been quite formidable. But now they are finding ways. And this is what you want. Discarte lang naman talaga. But as you mentioned, Noreen, it's time Mondo Niedo activates Thea Gagate more.
Yeah, she has to get more touches. But yeah, you're right. No? Good start for Choco Mucho.
Captain for the serve.
Dindin Santiago Manabat. Oh, amazing. They are relentless. Here at the front right now, Isamolde.
Yeah, great start. I mean, she scored 3 points of Choco Mucho's 4.
3-point lead for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Malaluan serving. Well, yeah, great reflexes though by Dina Wong. Sadly, that's a point for ZUS Coffee as we check back in with Sam Corrales for her report. Sam?
Earlier, we were highlighting CC Rondina, and from that last set, we could see how determined the Titans are to win this game. Now, I got to speak to CC earlier in the dugout, and she said, nandun pa rin ang kondisyon kahit mahaba ang naging pahinga. Kailangan daw talaga niyang mag-commit kahit may tama ang kanyang tuhod, and that's exactly one of her motivations to keep working and strengthening her mind and body given the task that she is doing for Choco Mucho. Ang mindset ng Cherry Bomb dito sa PVL, well, sabi niya sa dugout, may gera dito sa larong ito. Now, with that comeback in set number 3, let's see if the Titans can continue to hold off the Thunderbelles. Back to you, Denise and Noreen.
Well, she's not wrong. There is like a battle of willpower, both mentally also and physically in this game. But for here in set 3 at the first half, we're seeing also Isamolde really playing such an active role.
Great start.
Ponce, Santiago Manabat. Dina to CC from the back. Mondoniedo. Oh! Regalo para kay Thea Gagate.
Oh, one person who's been silent, we have to say, is Troncoso.
That's true.
No, towards the end of the third set here. But yeah, you can't be giving these gifts to Thea Gagate. She's what, 6 foot something tall.
No, but timing. You know, right now it's Thea Gagate's time.
Yeah.
Troncoso will have her time, her own time for sure. Santiago Manabat. Mondoniedo to Thea. Oh!
Yeah, we saw the connection, you know, was too far from the net. Gagate trying to tip it over, mistimed that. But you're going to see that improve, that connection. It has to.
They have no choice.
Yeah.
Especially if they want to keep winning more games. Service error for Dindin. But lead still with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Oh, now we're tied rather. After that error. Oh, a surprise! Sneaky attack from Dina Wong. Lead is back.
You got to see this again. Come on. You know, the precision.
Pecaño sold it.
Yeah, aside from that, she
Yeah.
sold it. But, you know, if you're a setter, those shots, I mean, you want to learn from those shots.
From the middle. 6-all.
And we're back to the push and pull. Like, palitan lang, we're tied 6-6.
who will be able to break away first and fast.
Oh, what a serve.
Oh,
Ball is out.
that felt a bit too rushed from Mondoñedo. She could have set that, right?
I think she got inspired from Dina Wong and she wanted to get into the scoring act again, but mistimed that.
Lorraine Pecanya.
Good serve from Pecanya.
Good stop there.
Dina to CC. Angeles to Troncoso. Troncoso again. Ball still alive. Claude Troncoso tries for the third time.
Oh, still alive.
Different speed this time around. Now Claude switches it back to Gamit. And that ends the rally.
Well, you can see that she knew it hit CC Rondina. You saw her point to CC, but you're right, Denise. It's that pull.
It's that fall. They're like now magnets. They're attracting each other.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting to see. CC blocked by Gamit, and Mondoñedo lead with ZUS Coffee for our first technical timeout here in set 4, 8-7.
Thunderbelles. 7. Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
Watch and Win is back. Watch the live games on NBA TV Philippines, One Sports and Filipinas Live from January 13 to February 16, 2025. And wait for the questions to be flashed on screen during the break. Visit nba.onesports.ph after to send in your answers. ZUS Coffee in the lead, 8-7. After they won set 3. Rather, it was Choco Mucho who won set 3.
Yeah, that's why we are at the 4th set at this point.
Troncoso really claiming that reception, that receive.
Oh, we said opportunity for ZUS.
Rondina. Mondoñedo, oh. Tang to CC. Oh, great setting by Tang Ponce.
Well, a bit of a comic relief on the side of Choco Mucho.
Dina now serving.
Choco Mucho. Dina Wong.
Good pass.
Gamit pushing that ball.
Oh.
Dina cross court. Angeles was there.
Boy, that is a wall there. If you have Santiago Manabat and Malaluan manning the net, they gotta milk that. They have to have a lot of stops if you have that tall blockers.
Serving Wong.
But what would it take for Choco Mucho to be able to push ZUS Coffee far, far away from them?
Well, we mentioned it since the first set, the consistency.
Wow!
From the middle.
Yeah, we have to credit Tina Wong, she's been diving for those balls. Look at that. You know, the support system around CC Rontina is present and alive here in set number 4.
So we've been talking about Mondoñedo and her amazing playmaking, and finally, you know, Dina is back on court, and she is also doing her own style that's working so well for her squad. That's the reason why they have the lead, why they won the set before. So now it's ZUS who's committing these errors, and they have to switch things up. And you know, let's check in with Coach Jerry and the squad and what he thinks of how they've been playing.
Hindi tayo pwede malumuran. Ha? I-uplift natin sarili natin. Tulong-tulong tayo, tulong-tulong tayo. Alex, ito ba? Ikaw tuloy, 1 puntos lang kailangan. Ha?
Malayo, Bill. Gawa na lang ng paraan.
Sarap maglaro ito natin.
Okay lang ba yun, bro?
Okay, tara, tayo naman dyan! Okay lang.
I just wanted to highlight on what, you know, Jovelyn Gonzaga said. Masarap maglaro, masarap maglaro. And I was talking to her because I asked her, there was a time that she was thinking of retiring. In fact, she was really on a long hiatus. And I said, you know what brought you back? And she said, with too much playing sometimes, you lose the love. And she's been playing for so long that love has become work. But being with the girls, with such a young squad, has reignited that flame in her. And it's just, it's so nice, her being the one to bring it up in a bunch of younger generation who are really relying on their love for the sport right now, who are fueled by their passion.
Yeah, that's why it's always important, you know, change of environment. We always say that. And yeah, I mean, it did wonders for Jove. But we have to say, again, defense working for Choco Mucho.
Well, the change of environment for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Dina coming in, Malaluan also there, Din Santiago Manaba, just those players being on the court. I think this is the perfect 6 for Choco Mucho right now.
It is. On the other hand, ZUS now struggling, all sorts of communication problems.
That's why Coach Jerry is just flabbergasted and calling for another timeout.
Mas frustrated kayo eh.
Side out na.
Bakit kailangan nyo durugin yung bola, ilulusot nyo lang sa bibilis nyo lang yung bola.
Ano, sige. Teka lang. Kasi pag din ang blockings kasi ng kalaban, sipagan din natin, doble pa tayo. Kaya mo, Chi. Single lang ang tumatapat sa'yo doon.
Limited tayo masyado. 2-man back row natin. Wala tayong back row.
in favor of Choco Mucho.
And look at that gap.
Still serving.
13-8. It's been a long time since we've seen that kind of gap from the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles.
Well, we asked that of Choco Mucho, their defense,
That's
and it is working for them, and they have the lead.
Oh, another point. Even all these breaks, not enough to stop the momentum that they're on right now.
Yeah. Santiago Manabat is in there for a reason, and she is, you know, leading by example.
Troncoso, Pascual. Error there for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. But I bet the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles really are breathing a sigh of relief. Net touch by Malaluan.
Good cover. Oh. Right? Communication problem.
Communication between Gonzaga and Gamit. But, you know, what happened? Because set 1, set 2, and even set 3, they wouldn't have those awkward stares. They would just be going after the ball. What is causing all this apprehension?
That sense of doubt. When you start doubting, a lot of problems follow.
And that's why Choco Mucho Flying Titans still on the lead, 16-9. Choco Mucho Flying Titans 16-9. Just, I think, you know, we felt the life leave out of the bodies of the ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles. And, you know, it's quite disheartening to see. But the fans of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans are awake, alive once more because they're on fire right now. Dina Wong with her setting, Dinting Santiago Manabat contributing. Just amazing plays that we're seeing from the squad. And it continues.
Speaking of amazing, I mean, Thea Gagate had 2 chances to put the ball down, but the scrappy defense of Choco Mucho really working well here. Look at the lead. Who would have thought after the first 2 sets?
Noreen, we're seeing Dina Wong smile. She wasn't smiling. Now, like, we're seeing, you know, a lighter aura from Dina. And it helps when your team is 7 points ahead.
Well, now the challenge is for ZUS. How are you going to come back here in this set?
Santiago Manabat. Blocked by Pascual.
Yep, great stop there. Much needed stop for ZUS because they've been silent. I mean, everything has absent, even their defense, and that should perk them up.
Slowly but surely rebuilding here in this half. Dina to Cici from the back. Pascual. Mondoñedo. Molde down the line. And we saw Isa take a step back in the offense for set 1. But set 3 and here in set 4.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good start and she's still at it. I mean, good sign for Choco Mucho.
And this is what we want to see more from Thea Gagate, you know, just hitting the ball with so much conviction, no hesitation at all.
And that's a good target. You target the middle blocker, which is Malaluan.
Molde again. Block. I don't know if Cici Renita was trying to pose, but great effort from her end in wanting to get a ball down.
No, I mean, that slow-mo, she couldn't get it, but it was Tang Ponce was way ahead of it.
Down the line, Manaba.
Oh, man.
Yeah, great comeback there. I mean, comeback because She was blocked and she gets another point. Talking about Santiago Manabat.
19, serving 13. Compared to the other sets, I think this has got to be the quickest set. But Thea Gagate trying to slow things down here.
Trying to get the points that they need. Because if you're ZUS, you're ahead first 2-0, then 2-1. You don't want to force.
You don't want to push it.
You don't want to push a five-setter, right? So you're down by 5. It is still mathematically possible.
Yandok with a good serve. Oh!
When she is on point, she is on point. Dina Wong is 3 for 3 with those second ball attacks.
And see, look at her face. Finally, we're seeing.
I think the biggest
Smile.
thing for Dina Wong is she's comfortable now.
Yes.
And, it was struggle from the start, but when she got comfortable, when she got the starting role, it's like she embraced it.
I remember, back in Ateneo, she was there was Gia. And then Dina said that she was learning so much from Gia, and when she got into Choco Mucho PVL, and Choco Mucho Flying Titans, she was finding herself, finding her identity outside of her identity back in college. And this is it, she's found her home with the team, and now there's less second guessing. Like talking to her now, there's just she's blooming.
Yeah,
she has bloomed, and she continues to bloom.
Well, I mean, for her fans, they're just really happy that she's playing. I mean, the injuries.
Sets that to CC again, cross court. Troncoso was there. Ooh. Too far.
Yeah. She went for it.
Izamalde.
She went for it. I mean, it's like the energy, everything was there. Just too strong.
And the simple quick attacks have been working for ZUS for some time, but now I think you have to do more. Mondoñedo, to gamit.
Like that.
Just like that. Timeout called by Coach Dante. Leads still with Choco Mucho, 21-18.
Meron tayo dito. Alam nga, lahat dito, dati lahat dito sila dito. Okay? Hey, kapag emergency, combination ka. Ha? Hindi yan, ha? Combination tayo, ha? Pero, one muna tayo. One. Sige, go. Pakita ka, ha?
Hey! Choco Mucho!
Pakita muna, ha? Pakita ka.
Well, you did mention, Denise, I mean, they have to go over and beyond, right? Because you're down now by just 3 points. It was once at 8. Good dig. Oh, good save. Still alive. Oh.
With a quick attack. 19.
What? They're huffing and puffing. That was a long rally. Yeah. You gotta give them, yeah. Whoa! Oh, good stop.
Oh,
Still alive.
still alive. Ponce. Angeles. Oh my gosh, you just gotta love how Pascual persevered trying to break the block of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
And the lead is now down to 1. A solitary point. It's just, you know, you asked of that of ZUS. They have to be hardworking, diligent. And they're just down by 1.
5-0 run for the Thunderbelles. Chance ball. Mondoñedo. Pascual, who currently has 16 points already in the Rian to tie us 21 here in set 4. Timeout called by Choco Mucho. What valiant efforts from everyone from the ZUS squad.
Isang patay lang tayo. Ikot tayo, magpapalit ako ng dalawa, ha? Pasa lang muna, ha? Pasa, ha? Okay, go, 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 go. Ready, dalawa, ready, dalawa, ready, ha? Ready, ano? Go, 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 isa pa, isa pa, isa pa.
And you've got CC Rondina reiterating support is really what she's asking for her squad. And she did. She's getting the support. Din Santiago Manabat is contributing right now. She has 13 points. But CC, 22 points today's game.
Oh, but Troncoso has been serving well. Oh, what a dig.
And Angeles has been digging really well.
Yeah.
Dina, Tinunag. Mondoñedo, gamit. CC, off speed. Dina, back to CC.
Good rally again.
Mondoñedo, Pascual.
Oh.
Losing count of how many times CC has been attacking, pursuing the ball. Klo going to gamit.
Still alive. Oh.
Right now, Noreen's grunts is enough really to show what an amazing rally that was.
Boy, you gotta give it to the girls. I mean, both sides for that matter. It was a really great and long rally. But Din Santiago Manabat.
It's okay. Catch your breath.
I don't envy the girls.
Oh man, they worked so hard for the 1 point. But right now, that 1 point means the world. Every point matters.
Yeah.
Mondoñedo.
Good dig.
Oh! Santiago Manabat again. 15 points now for Dindin.
Boy, what a response from Choco Mucho after ZUS actually tied the game. You gotta love it from the girls here. Choco Mucho.
2 points away. Oh, another good blocking from Choco Mucho. 24 now.
And look at the front row of Choco Mucho. You have Luna, Grondina, and Santiago Manabat.
Single drop from Dindin. But Gamit still playing very sharp. Laser focused.
What a game. What a game this has been.
Set point now for Choco Mucho. Gagate is back. So is Tapia.
Yeah, but ZUS still facing 2 set points. Well, first and foremost, Denise, the service has to be flawless.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. Well, here we go.
Dina to Nunag! And we're going to set 5, much to the relief. The Choco Mucho Flying Titan fans, they are dancing in celebration. What a run by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And amazing choice, Dina to Cherry Nunag.
Yeah. That says it all. You know,
That's really it says it all. Nothing more needs to be said.
Yeah.
And we move on to set 5 after the break, 25-22. Now we experienced our first 3-set game for the first game, and now we are experiencing our first 5-set game for the year 2025. Now both teams have got 2 sets, and man, set 5.
Yeah, we have to say, I enjoyed covering the 4th set the most.
Yes.
Because it could have gone either way. We saw, you know, Choco Mucho built a very comfortable lead, but ZUS Coffee came right back, tied the game at 21, I think. And
They fought hard.
Yeah, I mean, it was a well-fought set. You know, it had everything. It had great defense. We asked that of both teams. Choco Mucho stepped up. They stepped it up really in defense. They did Santiago Manabat. Come on, towards the end, we have to say. Let's look at some numbers. Let's see what went down in set number 4. Attacks by 2. ZUS blocking Choco Mucho. So you'll see which team has better net defense will end up prevailing. We saw that those numbers in set 1, 2. ZUS was better in blocking. 3 and 4, it was Choco Mucho.
Yeah.
So we will see here in set 5 who has better stops, better net defense will probably prevail.
And ZUS Coffee, they need to minimize their mistakes for set 3 and 4 as well. We saw quite a number of errors that have changed the trajectory of the way that they were going here in this match.
Well, those who called it, that it was going to go 5, Sinjin Reyes, maybe Sir Seb Sermeta probably
I thought
called
7,
it.
I was like, what?
No, the people who called it, congratulations, we are having our first
5-setter.
5-setter. Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year.
More about health, Denise, right?
You know, it's all about building stamina
Yeah.
for the rest of the year because we keep repeating, it's a long tournament ahead, and you don't want to be the team that falters quicker than the rest.
Well, here we go.
Same players for both teams.
Yeah, you know, clearly Choco Mucho has the advantage in terms of, we always say that, the momentum. You know, you were down 2 sets,
Yes.
you come back and win 3rd and 4th. I'm sure that thought is actually in the minds of these Thunderbelles. So you have to counter that. You have to have that psyche that, no, we're going to stop them and win the 5th set.
And what you said a while ago, that the Choco Mucho Flying Titans,
they stepped it up. And now they've raised the stakes. It's time for the Thunderbelles to play that same level that they are, to be able to match up.
Yeah. No, they have to believe that they can. They won the first 2 sets, and
They've pushed Streamline Close Smashers to 5 sets.
Yeah.
They've got it in them.
they do. I totally agree.
They just need to see it too. We see it, their fans see it, they just need to see it themselves.
Well, Choco Mucho successful countering the blocking of ZUS here so far.
2-point lead for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Mondoñedo to Gonzaga.
One more time.
This time to the back, Dino was there. General sets it up for CC from the back.
What a dig.
Great dig also from Dina Wong. Oh,
Boy, that is talent right there. I mean, standing hit, gets it. We heard the sound.
we did.
Look at that, standing. A little skip there.
Honestly, when you're as tall as Din Santiago Manabat,
You don't need
it. You can just tiptoe.
True.
The errors, Noreen. This is it's a bit painful.
I mean, they're down, and then they commit the errors.
They have no room for error at this point. Coach Jerry calling in a challenge.
What is it? Volleyball out or block?
I did not see the challenge actually. Oh, we'll find out.
Yeah, but yeah, we have to say what a good start by Choco Mucho. And, you know, it's always, when we talk about consistency, that has been the term that is plaguing this team. So they want to prove the doubters, the fans, they want to give to the fans. So they're looking good here. But ZUS, you like their first 2 sets. Yeah, no touch there.
No touch there.
I mean, for ZUS, you like the start of this game, but obviously in every match, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You gotta learn how to finish.
Gonzaga. Dina to Santiago Manabat.
Good dig.
Angeles back to Jovelyn Gonzaga. Wong to CC from the back. Angeles setting it up for Troncoso.
Another long rally.
Another
alert.
long rally. I think now you're seeing they're more careful.
Yeah.
Less rushed.
But still
More
alive.
calculated moves from both squads.
Oh!
But a very unassuming attack from Isa Molde ends that.
Yeah, she makes do what was in front of her. She ran. She just tried to keep that ball in play, and she gets the kill. So I guess it's those deviations from the calculated attacks that scores.
Right now, Isa Molde has double digits, 10 points in today's match so far.
Come on, Isa Molde.
On cue, make that 11 points. And timeout called by Coach Jerry. Let's find out what's plaguing the squad right now.
Pabor sa kanila. Wala na tayong magawa.
Let's go. Sige lang. Hanggat may chance. Say mo natin yan siya. Let's go. Hey! Okay, sabi lang.
6-point lead for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. 7 serving 1. We are here at set 5. As CC Rondina is on the service area. Doniedo to Tea Gagate, blocked by Santiago Manabat and Nunag.
Boy, defense of Choco Mucho really on point here in the 5th set.
Troncoso. Outside. Oh, man. Things are really not working out for the Thunderbelles.
You know, I wouldn't say, I would say the defense is not a strength of Choco Mucho, but that's what's working.
Now we check in with Sam for more report here on set 5. Sam?
We're seeing contrasting situations here with a young team like the ZUS Thunderbelles trying to prove that they could have that win. But for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, they're also out here and determined to prove that they can execute their long established system under Coach Dante. Now Coach Jerry reminded the Thunderbelles about their maturity, especially in crunch times like this in set 5. Now I remember Thea Gagate and Clo Mondoñedo telling me how important is it to have a veteran like Jov Gonzaga on the court. So let's see how that maturity comes out in this set, or if the Titans can continue to soar high and claim this win. Let's check in with this challenge.
There's a challenge.
Block touch
Choco
challenge.
Mucho. Block touch.
Called by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
The whole team of Choco Mucho is conferring with the second referee. And like saying, you gotta admit, and then he said, no, I didn't see him.
That's why it's a challenge.
Yeah. Well, it looked like a flat hit from where we're sitting by Isa Molde, but she has, you said, when you talk about hot hands, she does have the hot hands for Choco Mucho. So
She's had it since set 3.
set 3. So we will see if it will translate in this challenge.
If Lady Luck is will be on her favor. It is a block touch. The fingertips of Jovelyn Gonzaga. A successful challenge for Coach Dante.
Well, they have an 8-point lead.
Oh, great effort. Pancake save by Isa Molde.
Gonzaga.
Well, that's a much-needed point for ZUS. Jov Gonzaga finally gets a kill there.
Stops the bleeding of her squad.
Yeah. But great set. Just one blocker for Jov Gonzaga. Or in front of Jov Gonzaga. They have a mountain to climb, but it's a good start.
2 serving 9. Mondoñedo. Troncoso.
Well, that's one thing, you know.
Switching things up.
Yeah, based on today's game, you can never count ZUS out. I mean, they showed in the fourth set that they can come back. So you expect that as well.
Dina to Nunag. Troncoso cross court. Ponce was there. Wong to Santiago Manabat. Again, she's maximizing the blocking of ZUS in her favor, and it's been working perfectly.
Yeah. But then again, a great set. Just one blocker, and Santiago Manabat, you know she wants this game. She
How does Dindin Santiago Manabat have only one blocker?
yeah.
Well, you gotta give it to Chay Troncoso for the confidence.
Yeah. Well, they're down by 6. They're still possible for ZUS.
As Chay heads to the service area.
Serving for Thunderbelles.
Good
Good
serve.
serve. Toscania, you know, she was quite quiet because we've been hearing a lot from Santiago Manabat and then Nunag, and I miss saying her name.
Well, I'm sure she wants you to say it again.
Serving for Choco Mucho.
Right now, Pecania entering the double digits, 10 points. Today's match. Ooh. Good move from Arroyo. A push.
I think that's the easiest point Arroyo will ever get.
3 out, 16. Gandong.
4 points already in today's match.
Well, if you're ZUS, of course you want to mount a rally for Choco Mucho. No time to relax. You gotta pound this until you hit 15.
You can't give the ZUS Thunderbelles a foothold here. But it looks like they're not doing that. Really just widening the lead and the gap between them.
Yeah, but again, miscue there. Look at that on the side of ZUS. That's gotta hurt. It's really gotta hurt.
It's so heartbreaking because they started so well.
Yeah.
Service out.
Six-point lead, Choco Mucho.
Team captain, Romondunya, for the serve.
Wong to Cici.
Ball is one. Plus one.
Oh,
Too wide.
that's how we're saying no time for you to relax. You know, you have to pound. Right now, you can feel the energy kind of dipping a bit
Yes.
for Choco Mucho. If you're ZUS, you want to take advantage.
You know, but Pecania, she never...
Say her name. Say her name.
Pecania scores! She's just... It's been a joy covering her today's match. She's
Look at
so
that
bright.
smile.
She's so cheerful. And you were saying that they lacked energy. On cue,
Yeah,
Pecania steps in.
I agree.
Oh, over receive there.
Oh,
Molde to Cici.
that is set 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for you.
Oh, my.
Cici Rondina brings all the emotions to that one hit. Come on.
And we're seeing ZUS Coffee. They're loosening their defense, their net defense now.
Plus one.
Faltering quite a bit.
Little bit of jitters there.
Again, you said she is one of the youngest, if not the youngest.
In the squad, right?
In the squad, yeah,
On deck to serve.
could be kind of lenient. Also, she played really well.
Yeah. No chance. Match point for Choco Mucho. Oh,
Ball still alive. Nunag.
Oh,
Oh, what's happening? There's been...
First referee signaled. Okay, she made a mistake.
Okay.
Human error, human error.
Ball is
She's
out.
just signaling towards Choco Mucho. Everyone's like, what? Okay, she
Everyone
changed.
was already screaming. We get to enjoy the game one more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Service Arroyo.
Match point. I would say, what a fitting end.
Yeah, I would agree. I totally agree. 100%.
Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
It was really just Dina being on the court that changed the dynamics for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and her just getting the match point for her team. It's poetic justice.
And look at the reaction after that. Look at that. She's back.
Thrilling set.
Happy New Year, everyone! And the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, when they started today's game, they really were so eager to prove that they're one of the most formidable teams in the league. And with this game, they did just that. But the
yeah.
ZUS shouldn't be discouraged. They
Yeah.
pushed another great team to 5 sets.
We actually talked about this in the pregame, you know, the struggles of Choco Mucho. The 5-setters, 4-setters, it is still present. But
Yep.
what you're happy for this team is taken care of. For ZUS, another achievement. You could have
It
won
is.
this, but you were pushed again to a 5th set, fell short, but a lot of learnings after this game.
And, you know, they've got their basics down. We've seen it.
Yeah.
And now, such as human evolution. You need to grow, you need to level up, and that is one thing that they would have to work on after the match. But we check in with Sam and our player of the game. I'm guessing maybe Dina Wong.
Maybe.
Maybe. Go ahead, Sam.
Yes, you got it right. Our player of the game in this huge 5-setter comeback win of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans against the ZUS Thunderbelles is no other than Dina Wong. You've got 10 excellent sets, 7 points, 4 attacks, 1 block, and 2 aces. First of all, Dina, ano ang nararamdaman mo now that you were able to get, your first win to start the year dito sa PVL?
Masaya po. It's a great way to start the year with a win. So hopefully, tuloy-tuloy po namin magagawa po.
Dina, as the playmaker of the team, naramdaman talaga ang impact mo, lalong-lalo na in the beginning of set number 3, all the way up to win the game in set 5. Ano ang tumatakbo sa isip mo? What was your game plan, Dina?
Sa last year kasi, ang dami kong natutunan na nasa labas lang ako. So, lahat na yun, pinag-training namin, and humahanap kami ng mga paraan paano pa mag-improve. So, ano yung maitutulong ko sa team, ibibigay ko po.
So you were able to learn a lot. I want to ask you personally, do you have any goals for yourself? Dahil New Year, diba? Do you have new goals for yourself, Dina?
Hindi na magsisimangot. Charot. Hindi po. Siyempre, full recovery sa tuhod ko, and yun, maibalik ko po yung galaw ko po, yung laro ko po. Yun.
Now, Dina, ang daming fans ang sumuporta sa inyong first game back this 2025. Do you have any message for them, to your family and friends? Go ahead.
Thank you po sa inyo. 2025 pa rin, andito pa rin kayo. Hindi po. Thank you po sa lahat ng Choco Mucho Flying Titans na supporters. Maraming salamat na andito po kayo palagi. Mahal po namin kayo.
And there you have it. The spotlight is hers. We have our player of the game, Dina Wong. Back to you.
Message? More message. Hi lang sa family ko po sa Cebu. Pretty Tit, sinulog na po. Sa Dina Wong Philippines, maraming salamat po. Sa Choco Mucho Flying Titans supporters, sa Rebisco Management, sa buong coaches. Kay Adi D, good luck po. And sa Wong family, hi ma, hi dad. It's in your.
And there you have it. Many things to be thankful for. Back to you.
Akari Chargers against the PLDT high-speed hitters. More action coming your way after this, but what an epic battle that we witnessed today. And like the Titans of ancient lore, really, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans have stood tall against the forces of ZUS Coffee Thunderbelles, proving that no thunderstorm could shake their resolve. And we saw their unwavering teamwork and relentless determination. They soared to greatness, and we enjoyed a fantastic game. Again, on behalf of the broadcast panel, I'm Denise Insai, Noreen Go, and Sam Corrales. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, more volleyball action coming your way after the break.